Hey everyone! Okay, so I just got back from work. I am so tired, but I wanted to pop on and do this quick little video because I got something super exciting in the mail, which is I got a package from someone who follows me on Instagram. So this person is Atlas, and their Instagram handle is breatheatlas.t. So it's also kind of breathe at last. Very cute. I love the pun. And they and I have been chatting for a little while, and I happened to win a reading from them, which was their Compass Point reading for May. And they did it with a deck, and then the reading was fantastic. If you do get a reading from Atlas, I can highly recommend them. And but what was really cool was that just last week they messaged me on Instagram and said that they wanted to send me the deck that they had used for my Compass Point reading because they weren't really connecting with it. And I was like just totally blown away by the absolute generosity. That's never happened to me before. No one's ever wanted to send me just out of the blue a deck, and I was just totally blown away and so excited, and I have the package right next to me. I'm so excited. So backside does not have any addresses on it, and I thought it could be kind of fun because I know Atlas really likes my YouTube channel, so I thought it could be fun way to say thank you to open it on my channel. And hopefully I'll put this up tonight. We'll see. Might go up tomorrow. But yeah, so thank you in advance, Atlas, and I'm so excited to open this. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, we have it, the mystical Manga tarot in the box. I'm so excited. Okay, let's see, there's some other things in here too. And we got, oh my gosh, Atlas. Holy cow. Wow. All right, so put this off the side and go through. I'm gonna read the note. I'm gonna read it by myself. I'm not gonna read it to you because this is for me, but I will show you that they drew a unicorn on it, and they put my name in really pretty lettering. That just, that's so cute. This is going on my desk. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for being an awesome friend, Atlas. This has seriously made my entire week. Like, I've just been totally blown away by your generosity and the reading that you gave me and the fact you wanted to send this to me and just like how supportive you've been of like my YouTube channel and of my Instagram. So thank you for being a great friend. I really appreciate it. But let's show off some of the stuff that Atlas sent. So, they sent me, because they know me so well, tea. Look at these! So we have orange and cinnamon spice, which sounds amazing. Peach cobbler. Strawberry cheesecake, which is super interesting. They said that is flavored. Oh yeah, it says here on the back sweetened with stevia. That's really cool. I love stevia. I use that in my tea instead of sugar. Pumpkin pie, which I feel like I have... No, I haven't had this one before, but I have had pumpkin pie tea before, and that's actually really good. And Earl Grey with lavender, which is crazy. Earl Grey is actually one of my favorite teas, so thank you. And then this is just insane and beautiful. So they sent me this gorgeous little keychain. I'm going to do the, like, Instagrammer makeup artist thingy, but this really amazing keychain. So they said the yarn is from Gnome Acres yarn, which is now closed, but that's beautiful. I mean, look at those colors. And then we have some progress keepers here as well. One of them's a crow. I love crows, and the other one is some beautiful feathers. This is so pretty. I'm gonna have to decide whether or not these get used as progress keepers or whether or not I keep them on this keychain. This is actually really cute, all these together. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, thank you. I don't know if anybody else is like me, but like when I get gifts and presents and things like that. So often I will like not keep them in the packaging, but I'll keep them like as they were and like put them like out somewhere so I can look at them all the time. It's so weird probably, but like one of the things that I have to do like after Christmas is like I'll put everything from Christmas in like a basket and I'll like organize it and I'll keep it in the basket for like a week and then I'll put everything away. Like I have to have that time to just like sort of absorb the fact that like new stuff, and then I get to put it everywhere because it's like, okay, you know. The other thing they sent me is, look at that beautiful crystal. My gosh, what a beautiful crystal. I actually do not have a crystal that is this clear. I mean, that is so beautiful. I can see the screen through it. Oh, it fits really nicely in my hand. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Atlas. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So, let's take a look at the Mystical Manga Tarot. We'll do some first impressions as well, because I've only seen a couple of these cards. So, let's see. Who is this by? I think this is by Ran, R-A-N-N, with, the book is by Barbara Moore, which is super exciting. Barbara Moore is so cool. Okay. Just gonna flip through the guidebook. Let's take a look. So, wow, this is a full-on guidebook. I mean, this is just completely 100% full-on. Full color pictures inside. So much text, and then each card. That is, I mean, wow, look at that, you guys. That's really incredible. Okay, let's look at... Aww! Thank you for sending it in a bag. It smells good. You can actually... Yeah, I can totally smell sage on that. Now you said you're obsessed with it. I am too. I love the smell of white sage. I'm the only person in my house who likes the smell of white sage. Okay. This is a really nice, I mean, just first impressions, this is a really nice box too. I mean, I could see using this to keep stuff in. So, really cool. Okay. Alright, let's open it. Okay, first impressions. The cardstock's not bad. I'm a bit of a cardstock snob, as I'm sure you all know. You've watched my channel enough. It's a little bit thin for my taste. It's definitely a little bit reflective. But actually, this isn't, I mean, this isn't bad. I don't think it's that bad. I don't, you know, it's a sizable deck. I think it's, roughly, it seems slightly smaller than regular tarot size. I'd have to grab another deck. Let me do that and see. Okay. Let's compare the size with the Morgan Greer Tarot. So it's a little bit shorter and a little bit wider than the Morgan Greer. You can see Morgan Greer kind of peeks above the top a little bit, and it's a little bit wider. So it's actually pretty close to a normal tarot size. I think, honestly, I think it's already out of order, so I'm just gonna shuffle it anyway. I mean, that shuffles nicely. Like I said, cardstock, I'm a cardstock snob, but, you know, this isn't too bad, I think, for, like a mass market deck. I actually think this is pretty nice. It shuffles really well. It being so thick, I'm actually glad that it's a little bit thinner. Let's get another shuffle. And then I'm going to page through a couple of the cards and show you. This isn't going to be a full walkthrough just because I don't have time to put it back in order and then page through it, but I will show you a couple of cards as we go, and I'll take a look and tell you my first impressions. So, already, okay, I'm really loving this art style. That Page of Swords, I like him. Alright, let's take a look. These are really nice. Okay, I like the consistency with the suits, how they tend to have the same color schemes going. The lighting in my room is slightly bad right now, so sorry about that. But I like that. Oh, I love that. I'm getting such a, I mean, of course, you know, it's anime, so I'm getting that kind of like Black Butler feel off of it. It feels a little bit, like there's some shade to this deck already. Not necessarily even in the imagery so much as just in the energy that I'm getting from it. Ooh, I love that world card. That's beautiful. Let me show that, make sure you can see that. There we go. Just, I do like this tower part a lot. That's really cool. I also kind of like too how I think that's two girls falling from the tower. You guys can see. I think it looks kind of like two girls falling from the tower, so that's kind of different. They're kind of reaching towards each other, so it makes me think they're like kind of, you know, romantic. So I like that little representation. That hermit, I love him so much. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I'll show this one for Tegan. Strength card. Look at that. Badass. Okay, I really love the like battalion sort of thing going on there. Like, it's like her war lion. I mean, how cool is that? Okay, this high priestess is just badass. Look at her hair! She's got like horns on her hair! So that was the lady who we saw on the front of the box. Very, very cool. Oh, Knight of Wands. Okay, so it's clear to me that with the court cards we are going to get a level of elemental. Ooh. Wow, that Four of Swords. I am totally blown away by this. Oh, I was saying earlier the vibe from it, not just is it very Black Butler, I mean, come on, that's totally the Butler out of Black Butler, if anybody's seen that anime. Not just is that in vibe, but it's also very, Dungeons and Dragons sort of. There's just an old vibe to this. Like, there's an old feeling like it's medieval. Here we've got the Queen of Wands. Aww. The Knight of Wands is so cute. I kind of like how a lot of the knights are very, like, gender neutral looking. Like, that one, like, they're just so freaking cute. I like this a lot. Gosh. Let's see. Interesting. I like that redrawing of the Eight of Wands. That's really nice. There's just a lot of great stuff in here. So what it reminds me of is my brother and I watched this podcast called Critical Role, and it's a podcast where, quote, a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around a table and play Dungeons and Dragons. It's a really great podcast. If you're into D&D, they play Dungeons and Dragons, and their campaigns are really cool. Matthew Mercer, the Dungeon Master, is a phenomenal storyteller. And this deck, I'm just getting so much of a Critical Role vibe off of it because the current campaign they have going on, Campaign 2, with all of their characters, there's just... I'm really getting a Caleb and Jester vibe from here. So it's two of the characters. Caleb is... Basically, his backstory is he was like a Hitler youth, but in their world, and he was made to kill his own parents, so he's like very angsty magician, but he's got a soft spot to him, and he's learning how to have friends and things like that. So he's got kind of that like angst to it, but then the character of Jester is like complete opposite. She's the daughter of a like world-renowned courtesan, and she is the cleric of a god called the Traveler, who's basically, like, literally one of the things that she's supposed to do as a cleric is go around and find books and then draw dicks in them. So it's not very serious. She's, like, less serious, but I just love her. Like, she's, like, candy-coated, happy vibe, but she's got some depth to her, and she's also got that real mischievous side, and that's another thing I'm getting from this deck. I'm getting, like, this, a little bit of angst, and the proper amount of, like, anime angst. You know, this would be such a good deck for teenagers for that reason. But also, so much just, oh, it's so cute. So much of just that, like, cute, mischievous side as well. I think it's very anime. I love that. I didn't turn my phone off. One of the things I love about this is, okay, I'm finally showing my weeboo side here, but in this card reminds me of the anime Hetalia, which is about if basically the countries of the world were people, and usually it's kind of World War II themed, so it's like Axis versus Allies, but it's just ridiculous. And one of the quotes from one of it is when the character of Italy, as like a little kid, gives a gives something to, was it Germany, or I forget which country it was that they gave something to, but then that country had painted them as like this little sleeping chibi, and at one point somebody sees the painting and they go, oh, what is this picture of your little cute boy, girl, gender neutral chibi thing. It's just like, that's the card. I can't remember the exact quote right now, but it's like the little boy, girl, cute, gender neutral chibi thing. Just so cute. It is a ridiculous anime. It's so funny. A friend and I are supposed to get together at some point and watch it together because her partner doesn't like anime, even though he totally liked this anime. And I'm one of the few people she knows who really loves Italia. So we're going to be watching it together sometime. Ooh, actually we've got like 3 pages here. No, we've got 2 pages, but I'll show this. Page of coins and page of wands. This deck is great. I really love that background, that window background. Oh my gosh, this deck. Oh, look at that 2 of cups. With that background. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, this 3 of cups. The artwork in this deck alone is so gorgeous. Ooh, my favorite card, Death. Oh my gosh. Look at that card. Oh my god. Let's see, it's gonna focus. Oh, that card is so beautiful. Wow. Legit, I want this on like a t-shirt or a bag or something. Like, I want this card on like something. Then we've got the moon card. I think we showed that earlier. Aww. I like that 4 of wands. I have to admit, I'm totally a fan of that. Like with the white clothes and stuff like that. Anime weddings are so cute. Okay. Emperor. Interesting take on the Emperor because it's very young. I think it's fitting for the deck. I'll be interested to see how this reads because everybody in it is very much, you know, it's anime, so everyone's young and beautiful. And I really like that card. What is that? I think that's the 7 of Swords. Interesting. I kind of like that. I love the coloring on this card. I just love the colors. Final card, the Chariot. Okay. So the deck, first impressions. Not my favorite cardstock in the world. Not really a surprise. I'm a cardstock snob. It's a bit too shiny, as you could see. It was a little bit hard for me to be able to show it on camera, and I'm sure it'll be a bit of a trick to photograph. But aside from that, I actually don't mind the size of it. Definitely a little bit slippery, so I might use some fanning powder on it to make it less slippery. But what can I say? I can't complain about how it shuffles. Let's do some shuffle ASMR. I feel like I should do a whole video of just shuffling different decks now. That would be really nice, wouldn't that? It'd be so relaxing to make too. So I don't have the energy right now to switch this around to hand so I could show you guys a interview spread. I'll just do that on my own. I'll probably post it on my Instagram if I get around to doing one. I honestly don't feel too called to do an interview spread with this. A lot of times I do with new decks, but I'm not feeling called to do one. I might just be able to work with it straight off the bat. We'll see. We'll see. I'll probably end up doing an interview spread. So to continue with the first impressions, I like the way the cards are shown. Like, I like the symbology of it. I really love the art style. I mean, this art style is just amazing. What a nice art style. I'm just super into that anime art style. I really, really love it. I love the coloring. I love the colors they chose. It's really bright. It's just, it's luxurious. It's like candy. Ooh, It's good. I like it. I'll be interested to see how it reads. So far, I like the depictions of it. Honestly, I like it a lot. I think it's a really cool deck. So, yeah, I think my first impressions would be this is a neat deck. Yeah, not the greatest cardstock, but I really love the artwork on it. And that makes up way for any kind of practical cons that may have. I think the artwork really makes up for it. Don't think I showed the backs. Those are the backs. Those are really neat. Excuse me. Those are really neat. Yeah, the energy of it, I think, is the thing that draws me to it most. Just, like I was talking, that kind of Critical Role energy and the neat vibe of, like, anime and stuff like that. Just really, I'm really getting, like, this deck will be able to read on both dark and light things, just from the vibe of it. I'm really excited to work with this. So, once more, thank you so freaking much, Atlas. Thank you so much. Like, I can't even, like, describe, like, just how thankful I am and absolutely how, like, generous this was. And just thank you so much, because this has made, like, my entire week. Probably make, like, my entire month. I'm just so completely over the moon. And I can't believe it arrived so quickly. And, because you only sent it, I think, earlier this week. And so it's just, it's so amazing. So thank you. I'm really looking forward to working with this deck. Thank you for the other goodies as well. And thanks to everybody who watched this. I hope you enjoyed my sort of first off the bat video. Continuing in my style of the last video I did, I'll probably do pretty much no editing on this one, aside from just cutting out any bits where I wasn't on the camera for a very long period of time. So it'll be kind of some more rough, uncut Gracie, but that's where I am right now, you know. I don't have the energy to do much, guys. You're lucky I'm here at all. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you again to Atlas. I'll put their Instagram handle somewhere along this bottom edge there, and definitely in the link down below. And thank you so much again, Atlas. You are just amazing. I mean, wow. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And thanks everybody for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Bye!